A voyage from Kenya's border town of Liboi to Garrisa, cut short here at Modika, some 16 kilometers from Garrisa town. A convoy of 4 General Service Unit trucks attacked when what police say was an improvised explosive device that was set on the Habaswein Garrisa road went off at about 2 this afternoon. An explosion that saw 4 GSU officers seriously injured and rushed to the Garrisa Provincial Hospital suffering burns and back injuries.
One of them sustained inhalational burns and burns to the anterior trunk and has been taken to theatre for intubation. The other one received cut-wound injuries to the hand.
They have since been evacuated to Nairobi for specialized treatment. 2 people were arrested near the scene of the explosion and are being interrogated while in police custody. No one has claimed responsibility for the attacks, but coming at a time when Kenya is engaged in a military offensive against Al-Shabaab militants inside Somalia, fingers will undoubtedly be pointed towards the terror gang. But away from that and within the Kenya government, a row appears to be simmering. The genesis, a statement by Foreign Affairs Assistant Minister Richard Onyonka that the government was willing to negotiate with the terror group.
The truth is, Al-Shabaab is frequently and constantly in touch with the Kenyan government. The Kenyan government position has always been that we are frequently engaged with all the stakeholders on the crisis of Somalia.
But the Defense and Internal Security Ministers Yusuf Haji and Saitoti say that this is an untenable position.
Hayo mimi sijui. Kama unaniuliza kama tunapigana na Al-Shabaab, nikamwambia ndio, lakini mazungumzo mimi sina habari.
We are not going to deal with Al-Shabaab. It's a criminal organization with terrorist intentions.
The position taken by the Foreign Affairs Assistant Minister, then a baffling development given the need for unity of purpose within the government at a time when the country is essentially at war.
We know that we have had some Al-Shabaab people staying in Kenya and living here, and it was a deliberate government decision to allow them to stay here because we were engaged with them. But they were allowed to be around with the expectation that they would not be vesting their violence on Kenyans.
If I was the Prime Minister, because the Assistant Minister came from his side of the coalition, Onyonka should have been sacked today.
The Kenya government has insisted that it has no intention of annexing Somalia under the guise of fighting terrorism, but was only looking to protect its borders. Sheila Sendeyo, Citizen Weekend.